Victor finally regains his memory of a key moment with Christopher from his childhood from Season 3, Episode 8, which includes a cryptic message from the boy in white. Throughout from Season 3, Victor has been focused on trying to recall the parts of his childhood that he blocked out of his memory, particularly regarding Christopher's past tragedy. While Victor was previously convinced that Christopher's ventriloquist doll, Jasper, had been the one speaking to Christopher in his memory, he now realizes it was actually the boy in white. Sarah and Tabitha help finally jog Victor's memory from Season 3, Episode 8, which reveals what he saw as a child in the basement of the church. As it turns out, the boy in white was the one telling Christopher about the secrets of the town prior to the massacre, which included the cryptic line that the answers to the end are in the beginning. The boy in white proceeded to tell Christopher about the origins of the symbol, the children, and the faraway tree, which may help Victor and Tabitha figure out how to finally leave the town. The boy in white told Christopher that the answer to getting out of town traces back to the children. The origins of the children will help reveal how to end the town's entrapping powers. The mysterious boy in white from. It seems to be the case that From's boy in white is one of the few benevolent forces within the town, as he tends to only appear when he's helping one of the trapped residents. Therefore, it seems the boy in white's message to Christopher is given with the intention to help him find a way out of the town. By saying that the answers to the end are in the beginning, the boy in white was trying to tell Christopher that the children are the key to getting out of this town and understanding what it actually is. To get to the end, it's crucial to understand the children's history, what happened to them, what they created, and why. The boy in white reveals that the children were born in the dark and murdered in the dark, so their birth and death appear to be the source of the town's powers and construction. At one point, the children were laid on the tunnel's stone slabs and told a story, giving them hope of being freed. This hope created the roots of the faraway tree, which formed over the tunnel to create the symbol that Jade and Christopher see. In Victor's flashback, the boy in white also tells Christopher how to save the children. This involves traveling through the faraway tree, but Christopher refuses to go through and instead becomes angry at the boy. It's implied that the boy in white is trying to get Christopher to travel through the faraway tree to the lighthouse, where the children are seemingly being held. Miranda and Tabitha later use the same strategy to try to save the children, suggesting a cycle is repeating in which the children's hopes of salvation summon specific characters throughout time. Did the children trap people in town after being betrayed and killed? The children might have called travelers to try to save them. The boy in white has now all but confirmed that the children's story plays a role in From's ensemble of characters becoming trapped in town. The children seemingly died before people began to drive into town and become trapped, but their spirits may have remained in the lighthouse or the tunnels, requiring someone to come help save them. The scenes with the stone slab suggest that the children were killed in some sort of human sacrifice, which perhaps cursed them to be trapped in the town forever and abandoned by those who killed them. It's unclear what the story is that the children were told, but it's possible that it was about someone traveling on a road and becoming stopped by a fallen tree. Therefore, the children might have been using their powers of hope to transport travelers who meet that description into town, hoping that they'll be the ones who can finally free them. It was already revealed that Miranda and Tabitha were brought to From's town to save the children, but every other trapped person likely also plays a role in finally getting them freed from the tower. The boy in white's message likely connects to From's new time travel reveal. The characters may have to travel back in time to the children's deaths. Martin, Robert Verlag, looking at Boyd from Season 2. The boy in white's cryptic message about finding the answers to the end in the beginning is also seemingly tied to the location's time travel elements. When Julie returns to the dungeons from Season 3, Episode 8, she discovers that time is looped there, confirming the events of the world they're living in are non-linear. As Julie enters the dungeon, she sees Martin and Boyd's meeting from Season 2 premiere, her entrapment there in the Season 2 finale, and Tabitha and Victor roaming the tunnels in the Season 1 finale. Oddly, some of these events were influenced by the boy in white. The boy in white sent Boyd into From's faraway tree that transported him to the dungeon's well, and simultaneously sent Victor into the tunnels to find Tabitha in the Season 1 finale. The boy in white has seemingly been trying to guide the residents to discover the town's non-linear passage of time, which might eventually take them back to the children's deaths. If they can save the children by traveling back in time, then From's characters might find the end of the tunnel and the way back home.